Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we will discuss about the present simple tense. आज चाहिँ हामी प्रेजेन्ट सिम्पल टेन्सको बारेमा कुरा गर्छौँ र च्यानल स्टार्ट गर्नुभन्दा अगाडि बिफोर आई स्टार्ट माई च्यानल प्लिज आई हेभ टु मेक अ रिक्वेस्ट द्याट इफ यु आर न्यू टु दिस च्यानल एन्ड इफ यु हेभ नट सब्सक्राइब द च्यानल एट प्लिज don't forget to subscribe the channel because your one subscription means a lot of motivation to a teacher like me. सो तपाईँहरूको एउटा सब्सक्रिप्सनले गर्दा हामी जस्ता टिचरलाई चाहिँ धेरै नै मद्दत पुग्न जान्छ. सो प्लिज तपाईँहरू नयाँ हुनुहुन्छ भने यस च्यानललाई सब्सक्राइब गर्न र बेल आइकन नोटिफिकेसन चाहिँ प्रेस गर्न नबिर्सिनु होला. सो लेट्स स्टार्ट आवर डिस्कसन रिगार्डिङ प्रेजेन्ट सिम्पल टेन्स. Okay, so let's talk about some affirmative structure of present simple tense. If we talk about present simple, then we have to take care of two things like singular subject and plural subject, because according to this singular and plural subject we have to use verb here in present simple. So what is the rule? Rule is that singular subject must take singular verb. So singular subject must take or must agree with singular verb, and plural subject must agree with plural verb or must take plural verb. So now if we see the subjects here, so see here subject here I read every day, and then you read every day, he see it reads once a week, we read once a week, or you read once a week, or they read at home. So if we look at these sentences, we find that plural subjects they take verb 1, and singular subjects, especially third person singular like he, she, and it, so they take like plural subject, they take singular verb reads. So subject, singular subject except I and then singular form of you, they take plural verb, and all other singular subjects, especially third person singular subjects, they take singular verb or verb with yes. And then other plural subjects we, you, and then they take plural verb, it means verb 1. So talking about very basic structure of simple present, then we have subject, then verb 1, and then verb 5. So according to subject, if the subject is singular, of course we have to use verb 5, and if the subject is plural, of course we have to use verb 1. So I think now you are clear about affirmative. Let's move ahead, then we will discuss more. So now here some of the rules for third person singular. So because third person singular he, she, it, these pronouns are third person singular. To know third person singular pronouns becomes very much important when we talk about present simple, because they agree with singular verb. Singular verb means verb with yes or es at the end. So now suppose if we have a verb work, then it changes into verb 5 with yes at the end, works. And if we talk like I work at college. So now look here, why here work verb 1 is used, because we know that in present simple I agrees with verb 1. Similarly, if we have to express the same sentence using another subject like she, then it will be she works. So this becomes important now here. What becomes important is that we have to know how to use the correct form of verb 5 with third person singular subjects. Suppose now look here, some verbs, generally when we have to transform them from verb 1 to verb 5, we simply add yes at the end, like work, works, eat, eats, play, plays, swim, swims, write, writes. Similarly, if we have to change some verbs with y at the end, which have like consonant sound or letter in front of them, then they should be changed into verb 5 with y changing into ies, like study, studies, cry, cries, try, tries, spy, spies, fly, flies. Similarly, go, goes. Some verbs which end with o, then yes, yes, see, yes, ix, yes, yes, they are changed into verb 5 with using like es at their end. So now these are some of the rules. So why we need to know about them? We need to know about them because it becomes, again I am repeating it, very much important to use correct form of the verb in simple present tense according to the subject. And talking about verb 5 also are changed into verb 5. They are also changed into a different way in verb 5. So as we can see here, now let's move ahead. So the issue is here now, when we use present simple, of course we use present simple to talk about facts, and then to talk about feelings and emotions, to talk about habits and routines, and then to talk about general truth. Suppose now if we have to express something that is fact, like I live in Poland, I am a teacher, she is a doctor, listener, and then like sun uh, rises from the east, which we consider as fact. Similarly, the earth rotates around the sun, and then the moon rotates around the earth, and then water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. These are some facts. So when we have to express fact, isn't it, or general truth, let's say, then we express it using present simple. Similarly, when we have to express our feeling and emotion, like I loathe, isn't it, people wearing fancy dresses, and then I love, isn't it, momos, and then I love reading books. These are what? These are our like feelings and emotions which we express using present simple. uh, Similarly, habits and routines, like I go to college every day, and then I eat rice every day, I always drink hot water. These are our habits and routines. So whenever we have to express facts, feelings and emotions, habits and routines, general truth, we use simple present. So simple present becomes very much important because these are most common, isn't it? Day-to-day habits and day-to-day affirmative actions or any negative actions that we do, and we need present simple to use to express them, even while we write or while we speak. Okay, so now let's consider making affirmative sentence with given these two words. Here go. So what is most important thing here is that when we talk about present simple, we have to know about its structure. We know that according to subject, either we have to use singular verb or we have to use plural verb. So if subject is singular, so singular subject, they take singular verb. Singular verb means verb 5 or verb which has yes or es at the end. Okay, so similarly plural subjects, they take plural verb. Plural verb means verb 1 except singular form of you and then I. So plural verb means they don't take yes or es at the end. If I write a sentence like goes he goes to school, which you can see here, he goes to school. Now here, why goes is used here? Because here subject is third person singular. So third person singular takes verb 5 in present simple. He goes, he rides, he walks, he runs will be there. Got it? Similarly, if we change the subject into suppose you, then will there be same verb goes? No, there will be go. Why? Because you, though it is singular or it is plural, you takes plural form of the verb in present simple. So similarly, if we change the subject we, of course we means plural, so in present simple, of course we will take verb 1, we go will be there. Got it? So according to subject in present simple, if subject is singular, then always use verb 5. Verb 5 means verb with the yes, es or ies at the end. Similarly, if subject is plural, then use verb 1. Okay? So now similarly, let's try making another sentence with these given clues, they and it. Which subject is there, singular or plural? First tell me. Of course there is plural subject. So if we make affirmative sentence with the verb eat, will there will they eats or they eat? They eat will be there, not they eat. Since they is plural subject, they don't take verb 5 in present simple. In other cases also, like they eat a lot. Okay. Similarly, she serve. Now, she here, she is singular or plural subject. She is third person singular subject. She means one lady. She means one lady. So she serve or serves. Serves will be there. She serves the internet. Similarly, I and play. Though we know that I is singular subject, I refers one, like the person who is talking, like me and you, I. So, but the exception with I is I takes plural verb. I I being a singular, I does not take singular verb, like I plays will not be there. I play. I play flute, I play football, I play cricket. So this is the rule. Don't forget, dear students. Similarly, now she and cries. So again, she means one lady, one woman. So she cry or cries in present simple. She cries. Since we know the rule that third person singular in present simple takes verb 5. Okay. So now she cries will be there. Similarly, now how to form negative of present simple? Suppose if we have a sentence like she visits temple every morning. She visits temple every morning. How to form negative? So first see the verb. Which verb is here? We have visits. Verb 5. So if we have verb 5, we have to it does not in front of it and change that verb 5 into verb 1 to make negative in simple present. What will be its negative? She does not visit temple every morning. Suppose if we have a sentence like I play football. So how to make negative? So since it's in present simple, first see the verb. Of course, to make negative, we have to see the verb. Verb is here play. So play is verb 1. So if we have verb 1, how to make negative? We have to add don't in front of it, and then same verb 1 will be there. I don't play football. Similarly, see the other examples here. As you can see the examples, I do not read, you do not read. So what is the basic structure or formula here? Formula is if we have verb 5, we use does not before that, and if we have verb 1, we use don't before that. So see here, he, she, it does not read, we do not read, you do not read, they do not read. So if subject is singular, then in negative doesn't, and then verb 1 should be used. And if subject is plural, then don't plus verb 1 should be used. Okay. So now let's take example. First we have a clue, they and read. We have to make negative of this. Our subject is they. Now tell me, my dear students, they means singular or plural? They means plural. So if we have plural subject, then we take don't, and then we bring action verb or verb. They don't read. Okay. So now next one, see here, see love. Now which one is subject here? Subject is here she. She is singular or plural? Of course we know she means one woman, one lady. So she singular, since it's singular it takes doesn't in negative. She doesn't love. Now this is the rule. Be very clear, my dear students. Singular takes doesn't, and then plural takes don't in making negative of present simple. Similarly, next, he drive. He means one person or more than one? One person, one man. Okay, so he drives in affirmative. Similarly, in negative it will be he doesn't drive. But one thing don't forget is that after you use don't and doesn't, these auxiliaries in negative, always write the verb 1 form of any verb following after them. Okay, he doesn't drive. So see here, not here he doesn't drive, he doesn't drive. So what will be its affirmative? If its affirmative would be he drives, so negative is he doesn't drive. Okay, so now next one is he again work. See here again we have subject he, third person singular, he means one person, so its affirmative will be he works. What will be its negative? Now if we have verb 5, we have already learned that it will be he doesn't work. Okay, so now next, see here, here three friends and then they sing. Since here we have three subjects, we have subject they, and then they sing or sings, they sing. Since they is plural subject, they takes plural verb, that is verb 1. Now if there is verb 1 in sentence, what we do to make negative? We just make that don't and then verb 1. They don't sing, isn't it? Similarly, now let's try some more. Here, they not live in Madrid. Here we have to make it into negative because we have been given clue not leave. So in present simple, what will be here? Does not, because Dave is singular, one person, does not or doesn't. Dave doesn't live or does not live in Madrid. Sue study. Now here no negative, in positive we have to form it in positive. So Sue studies German at school. My dad drives. We doesn't or do not, don't walk to school. The 34 bus not stop, does not stop or do not stop, does not, one bus does not stop. So 34 means here bus number. Mr. Brown teaches, that is teaches, here one person singular. The children plural, one means child, many means children. So the children play. Mary washes or washes, because here singular. Got the point? I hope you are getting the point, my dear students. And then, so now look here, similarly the way we form negative of present simple, similarly we have to know how to form interrogative. Similarly, talking about yes no question, the way we used do not or don't or doesn't, similarly we use do and does while making interrogative of simple present. So, suppose if I write a sentence like he writes essays, what will be its yes no question? He writes essay, its yes no will be what? Its yes no will be does he write essays, and then question mark. Now you will be asking me like how? So be very careful, my dear students. If we have verb 5 in our sentence and if we are to make yes no question, we have to bring does auxiliary verb, then subject, then after that verb 5 should be again changed into verb 1 because we already have does here in the beginning. So in negative also we discuss the same thing. After using don't and doesn't, we use verb 1 form of the verb if there is other verb. If there is already verb 1 in cases with plural subjects like we play cricket every evening, we play cricket every evening, what will be its negative? We don't play cricket every evening. Similarly, what will be its affirmative yes no? Do we play cricket? Yes or not? Do we play cricket? Or do you play cricket if you ask to somebody else? So, but similarly, if there is another sentence like yes or not, dances, she dances beautifully. What will be its negative? It's negative. First see the verb. Which verb is here? Dances. Verb 5. So what will be its negative? She doesn't dance. She doesn't dance beautifully. So and then next one will be does she dance beautifully? Question mark, isn't it? So these are the rules now, my dear students. I hope you got the thing here. Let's move ahead. Now making questions in short, like if we are given the verb study, then can we make any question regarding this figure? Of course, like does he study? No, we it's not. By looking at him, he doesn't seem to be a student, so we can say that no, he doesn't, because he seems to be a worker. So now similarly, if we have to make question with like if I write here, she likes, isn't it? She likes shopping. So she likes shopping. Now what will be its negative form? She likes, verb 5 is here. So its negative will be she doesn't like. She doesn't like shopping. What will be its yes no question now? Does she like shopping? Yes or not? Does she like shopping? Does she like shopping? Yes, she does. By looking at her, we can say yes, she does like shopping. Then similarly, if we have another verb like drink, how can we make? So does he drink? No, he is eating. So no, he doesn't drink. He eats. Similarly, watch. So by looking at him, what can we say? Does he watch TV? No, he does not watch TV because he is watching. So with telescope. Now then fly. If we have verb, look at this picture. Does he fly? Of course. He's Batman. Sorry, not Batman. He is simply a bat. So does it fly? Yes, it does. It has wings. Similarly, look at them. So they are very happy because they are going to swim and they are running in haste. Okay, swim. Do they swim now here? Because we have two subjects, no? Consider singular and plural, singular and plural. So do they swim? Yes, they do. By looking at them, we can say that. Similarly, does Paul have a shower every day? No, he doesn't. He has bath. See me, look here. What will be its affirmative? Paul has a shower every day. My dear students, now you will be asking me how come here have. So please remember, if in any sentence there is a verb like has, have or had, so alone in the sentence, then during those cases they function as verb 5. So while making negative of them, simply you cannot say like Paul has a shower every day. Negative won't be like Paul hasn't shower every day, because here Paul has is alone. So when has and have, they are alone in a sentence, has function says verb 5 and have function says verb 1, and we make negative or interrogative of them the way we make negative of verb 5 and verb 1. How we make negative of verb 5? We make negative of verb 5 by using doesn't in front of it, yes or not? So it will be like Paul doesn't have a shower every day if we change it into negative. Similarly, in interrogative will be does Paul have a shower every day? Similarly, if I like send like I have I have a car. See here, is there what is the verb here? Here we have a verb have. We know that have is an auxiliary verb, and have, like after have there can be any other action verb. But if in a sentence have comes alone, during that moment have functions as action verb 1. So you simply cannot make negative by writing I haven't a car. You have to use the same structure you use while making negative of verb 1. So while making negative of verb 1, what we use don't in front of it. I don't have a car. Verb 1 have is already in its verb 1 form, so no need to change. I don't have a car. Similarly, if I write like so buys he buys expensive goods. Now see here, what is the verb here? Here verb is buys. Buys is verb 5. Now how to make it into negative? If we have verb 5 in sentence, of course we have the rule. We have to keep doesn't in front of it and change that verb 5 into verb 1. He doesn't buy expensive goods. Okay, got it? I hope students you are getting the point. Similarly, if I write like she wears luxurious brands. Okay, so what is the verb here? Wears. Now, so how can we make negative? See, if we have verb 5, we know the rule, we have to use doesn't. She doesn't wear. Now after don't and doesn't, we have to change that verb 1. Verb 5, if there is verb 5, we have to change of course that into verb 1. She doesn't wear luxurious brands. Okay, so got the thing? I hope you got the thing here. Now let's move ahead. Does Alice love Paul? Now change it into affirmative. Now question could be Alice. Okay, now based on this image we can say that it won't be changed into affirmative, it will be, so it will change into negative. Alice doesn't love Paul because he does not seem happy at all with his proposal. Okay, so do the children smile? Of course they don't smile, they cry, so they don't smile. So see here, they don't. Now here we have the negative of that. So we use what? We use don't, then verb 1 in negative if subject is plural. If subject is singular, we use doesn't and then verb 1. Similarly, we use do auxiliary to make interrogative of plural subjects, and we use does to make interrogative of singular subject, like do you, though, but we know the exception you, even if it is for singular or one person or one object, let's say one person, we use do. Do you like cricket? Do you like football? Do you like my lecture? Isn't it? So now moving ahead, does he go shopping? Look at him. Does he seem, isn't it, to go for shopping? Of course no. So we can say no, he doesn't. Does he go shopping? No, he doesn't. By looking at him, we can clearly say that. What do they eat? Look at them now. Look at these three friends. They eat hot dogs. So, my dear students, very important structure in present simple is that please look at subject. If subject is singular, then use verb 5. If subject is plural, then use verb 1. Okay. Do they take drugs? Okay, so they seem to be denying. So they say that they no, they don't take any drugs. Okay. What do they have for lunch? They have watermelon for lunch. You can see them. Again, the cockroaches kind of thing. Okay, does Dick drive well? No, because he has hit the water stamp or water pole. So no, he doesn't. He drives very badly. So my dear students, this is how, look at here in interrogative, does, and then why does, because we have here singular subject. Dick means one person, then whatever verb we use, we have to use verb 1 because we have already does here. Okay, so now let's practice. James football at all. Now here not like means we have to write it in negative of present simple. James does not, because here we have one subject, singular subject. James does not, and then action verb will be like football at all. You a bath or shower. Here look, here we have a verb have and we already have subject. So we know that you takes do you have bath or a shower? My brother medicine study. My brother means singular subject. So study or studies. My brother studies medicine. We French and German in school. We means singular or plural? Plural. So we learn or learns? Just learned. Plural verb. Mary speak or speaks? Speaks. Mary means one singular. So speaks singular verb. I understand the exercise. In negative here we have to express. So I in negative takes don't or doesn't, don't. I don't understand the exercise. Okay. Similarly here your father means one or two, one. So here does, actually does should come, and then works verb one form. Work verb one is already work. So Sarah never do or does. Sarah never does. Sarah means one person singular. Our teacher singular or plural? Of course plural. So give or gives, give. Our teachers give. My grandma glasses wear. My grandma wear or wears? Wears. Because here grandma means one singular. So my dear students, again don't forget singular subject in present simple. They take which verb? They take present verb. Present verb means which one? Present verb means verb 5. Similarly, plural subjects. Plural subject, they take which verb? They take verb 1. Verb 1 is also called root verb. In many of the cases, you are asked in your exam like change this, listener, change this FIND find into present form. So during that case, you have to write finds, or if like ATE8 is given, change this verb into its present form, then you have to write eats. Okay, so later on we will talk about that as well. Now similarly, correct, let's correct these sentences if they are incorrect. Tom doesn't read, never read newspapers. What is incorrect here? Either here one never, either it should read like Tom doesn't read newspaper, or it should read like Tom never reads newspapers. Both way are possible. We not like horror films. We, what is incorrect? Do is missing. We do not like horror films. We don't like horror films, sir. Do Dave sends emails? What is incorrect here? Of course, Dave is singular. So here we have to use does, and here we have to make verb one of send only, and again here yes he not do with singular third person he see it, we never use do, we use does. So yes he does. Mary drinks sometimes after coffee, sometimes coffee after lunch. Mary drinks. Okay, it's correct, but sometimes should be used here, just after subject or in front of the verb. May it sounds better. Okay, so avoid it. This adverb of frequency. Mary sometimes drinks coffee after lunch. Okay, my best friend plays piano. Plays the piano. What is incorrect here? Incorrect is here. Not plies plays. We change play into its verb 5 by adding just yes at the end. Plays. If we have verb 1 play, how to change it into verb 5? Pla, just add yes at the end. Plays. Do you have a big breakfast? Yes or not? So do you have a big breakfast? Do you have a heavy breakfast? Okay, it's otherwise it's correct. Dad doesn't the housework. What is missing here? Dad doesn't do the housework. Mom does. It doesn't rains. What is incorrect here? Already we have doesn't here, so no verb 5 here. It only verb 1. It doesn't rain much in summer. Okay, so my dear students, I hope you got the thing here and you have understood about simple present. Let's rewind it quickly. What is the structure of simple present? Subject according to subject. If subject is singular, we use verb 5. Verb 5 means verb with yes or es. Okay, and if subject is plural, we use verb 1. And if I say see, go or goes, what will be correct? Yes, you are correct. It will be goes. So now this is the rule. Okay. According to subject in present simple, if subject is singular, then it should take verb 5 or verb with yes or es. And if subject is plural, then it should take verb 1 or it takes verb 1. Except some exception like I and singular form of you. So now my dear students, be very careful about present simple. We use present simple when we have to express daily activities, when we have to express facts, when we have to express some universal truth or general truth, or when we have to express our likes and dislikes, we use present simple. सो हामी प्रेजेन्ट सिम्पल चाहिँ यो केसेसहरूमा युज गर्छौँ र एट द एन्ड तपाईँहरूले चाहिँ यो भिडियो मन पराउनु भयो भने प्लिज च्यानललाई सब्सक्राइब र भिडियोलाई सेयर गर्न नबिर्सनु होला र अर्को भिडियो लिएर फेरि हामी चाहिँ छिट्टै भेट हुन्छौँ सो फर अप टु द्याट हेभ अ गुड डे बाई